So we have Morarehema. Morarehema karibu sana. Mora says people need to differentiate between what it means between being a good father and a good husband. He could be a lousy husband, but it doesn't make him a bad father. The video was just disgusting. And Mora father says, I blame the mother.
Yep.
Unless violence is involved, then it's warranted. And I agree with Rehema here. To me, where you draw the line is where there's physical abuse that you're seeing. I mean, at that point, then I think it might warrant, like the kids to say something or even to intervene if they physically can.
But Ali, do you think if these kids were being physically westward by them, they would be talking?
No, but that's what I'm saying. In this case,
clearly, this guy allowed them to have free speech,
exactly.
to speak their minds and to become their own. And that's why they even thought that sasa sisi we are equals. Naeza shika simu yako na niende through na nionge.
And you see, here's the problem of being too friendly with their kids. Here's the problem of being too friendly with their kids. These kids, I think, it's a cocktail of maybe over friendliness, and the parents being over nice to them, and then this woke culture gone rogue. Whereby you feel like you can stand for your rights anywhere, even in places where you don't have the right to stand for your rights.
This is just woke culture gone rogue. You have no rights. Yeah. This is not your house.
Where
you don't pay niggly diggly.
Now here's my thing. I would have been okay with it, even if they published that for the family there to see, if they were doing it privately. But the audacity of
they said it. We are going to shame you. They said it. They said we are actually going to shame you.
To me,
this thing is going out there, and we're putting it on YouTube.
If it was an internal, like confrontation inside the house that no one else is seeing, for me personally, I think I can live with that. It's extra, but I think I can live with that.
It's on internals. It's on individual internal. But this clearly,
but then you're publishing it for social media.
This surpassed internal,
which will stay there forever.
Yeah, and I think we're speculating, but I strongly believe the mother endorsed.
But
endorsed
now
the publicity.
The worst part about it now, imagine akiwa na wajukuu wakuja waone hiyo kitu.
And of course wajukuu wataona vitukuu, they will all see it. Now let me go to some more comments here. Ann Anunda says the audacity, I would never disrespect my parents like that.
Sure.
And then Frank Hardy says Frank Hardy ule unapiga picha na mimi.
Inbox.
Anamtaka Ali au anamtaka Ali Kiba?
No, alisema Ali.
Alisema Ali, so I'm assuming it's me. But he'll confirm kwa inbox. Yeah, so anasema unless the situation is turning into an abuse, they might intervene. In that situation, I don't think it was appropriate for them to do that. And then here Slay says, I think kids should be involved. Reason being, kids have a right to establish a relationship with both parents. Inviting them into your issues makes them pick sides and lose respect for the parent and is supposedly the wrongdoer. And you saw, like where one of the kids at some point was telling the dad that you are just, like a cash machine for me at some point.
Yeah, that I cut you off.
Yeah,
she said I cut you off, was it 10 years ago?
Yeah.
I cut you off when I was 11 or something like that.
And
so basically all I needed you for was the money that you could give me to get me from point A to point B, pay for my college, blah, blah, blah. But at this point, Nikama, you don't exist. Guess what? After this conversation, wewe na hiyo mdomo yako, out.
And angalia, Frankadi anasema these are just a bunch of spoiled kids with no morals. And then Jennifer says boundaries are lacking kabisa. So